Hello, I'm Umi. Welcome to my very first Mukbang Q&A. For those of you who might not know, mukbangs are pretty much when you eat food on camera. But I didn't want to eat anything heavy today. I wasn't feeling that. So I got a bunch of fruit. So I'm going to be eating some fruit for you and answering some questions that you left me on Instagram and Twitter. Exclude Angie asks, what do you think aliens look like? I feel like I should draw this out. Thank you, Meg. I'm gonna draw this for you. What do aliens look like? This is just what my body is telling me right now. I feel like aliens look like... I don't even think aliens look like humans, but if they did look like humans, I think they look like this. Happy. And they're probably black. Yeah. This is an alien. Disc CCN asks, what is your favorite food? You make me want salmon sushi. I don't know what that means. I thought that was really funny. My favorite food is, I really like pasta and I really like bread. So anything that falls in that category, I really enjoy. I also really enjoy fruit, vegetables, and burritos. I really like burritos. Chaz put me onto burritos. Thank you, Chaz. Chaz is sleeping. Next question. Long live Umi. The best Umi fan account says, what's your go-to snack? My go-to snack is dates with almond butter. I love dates. I love dates so much. Also now he's awake. I love dates. The best thing to do is you cut the date open, you take the seed out, you stuff it with almond butter, you close it up, and it's like an Oreo or something, but it's better because it's healthy. That piece of cantaloupe was so big. Okay, let's go to Twitter. So on Twitter, Chelsea asks, what is the pettiest thing I've ever done and why? I can't even think of a petty thing. Chaz, have I done anything petty to you?
I wouldn't say petty.
You heard it here, folks. Umi's not a petty person. Approved. Baby Kyra asks, do you have other passions besides music? And how is it for you navigating the entertainment business as a young artist? I'm sorry to burp. Show them your sick tattoo.
Show my fucking ink.
You're 6 foot Chaz, you're so sick.
Put in the Panthers mouth, I'm gonna eat at the Panthers mouth. Round.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, do I have any passions outside of music? I really like to work out. I like to cycle. Just tell me about how I like to cycle. Every morning I cycle. I like to jog. I like to run. I used to run track, so I love running.
She's be going.
Fun fact, I have a state record in the relay with my little sisters in the 4x1.
Boom.
What else? I really like to dance. I'm trying to get back into dance classes, so I'm gonna take lyrical dance classes. So if anybody has any recommendations for places to go in LA, let me know. And I also love... This is lyrical dancing.
How are you dancing?
I also really like taking photos, so I've been getting back into taking film photos. Yeah. And then someone asked me, I'm getting a lot of questions about like music industry related questions, so I think I'll just bulk them up right here. How's it for you navigating the entertainment business as a young person? I think it's just all about being careful about who you surround yourself with, so you surround yourself with good people who guide you in a positive direction. Justin's Fifth asks, how useful would you be in a zombie apocalypse? I honestly would not be that useful because I'm very spooked, so I feel like I'd run from everything. I don't know a lot of survival tips, so I don't know how useful I would be, but I'm a positive person, so I could provide you with positive affirmations that we will survive this apocalypse. So in that sense, I could be very helpful. I could also sing songs for y'all. Make sure I run away with my guitar so I can strum some sweet tunes for you. Kate Bencito asks, what were you doing 3 hours ago? We were filming another video 3 hours ago, but then another 3 hours ago, I was at Trader Joe's getting this fruit. Then another 3 hours before that, I was responding to emails. Another 3 hours before that, I was probably meditating because I just woke up. Kaya Olsen asks, what is my favorite vegan food? For those of you who don't know, I just went vegan. Shouts out to Schmenna behind the camera for inspiring me to take that leap. But my favorite food is fruit. I really like fruit, so. But also there's like really, really good restaurants out here in LA. I feel like, actually Schmenna, you're a better person to answer this question. So everybody give it up for Schmenna. Schmenna, what is your favorite vegan food?
Hi guys. Samosas. Yeah, samosas. Honestly, potatoes, if we want to get down to the like core ingredient.
Yeah.
But they're just warm, flaky pockets of potatoy seasoned, spicy greatness.
Like, you're right every word you just said.
Seriously, like if you've never had a samosa, please like eat the veggie ones. They're most likely vegan.
Yeah.
And thank me later.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Nabil Abdul Kadir, I hope I pronounced that right, asks, how hard was it for you to come to the decision of leaving school? How has it been so far? Leaving school has been the best decision I've ever made in my entire life, but it was also part of my plan. Like, I never went to school with the intention to graduate. It was the intention to drop out. So it was just like when I was gonna drop out was really what it was about. But it was hard because I feel like once you get into school, you get stuck in the system. Internships and jobs on the side and job shadowing, and then like your advisors and scholarship office people can all like really be against you dropping out, which was kind of hard for me. But after you make the decision and you stick to it, it all aligns and everything aligned. Also, I dropped out a little too late, so I couldn't drop my classes. So technically, I think I got all F's in school, so that means I can't go back to school, which means music is what I'm doing, which means I don't have a plan B, which is perfect. At the highest frequency. And how has it been so far? It's been great. I'll tell everybody my skin's cleared, I'm writing better music, my hair's growing faster, I'm thinking better, like, it's been great. Marie Lindsay says, what is your race / ethnicity? I get asked this a lot. I'm half black and I'm half Japanese. Yes. Jen La Sanchez asks, how do you balance college with your music career? A lot of it was just planning. I had a Google Calendar, but then I also had a daily schedule, and I would like block it off hour by hour, and then I had goals for the week and goals for the month and goals for the year, and it was just all about planning ahead. And honestly, it sucked because it didn't suck. It was cool. It's what it was, and it was what it was meant to be. But I didn't really have free time because like every moment that was free, I was catching up on schoolwork or I was at a session. So it was like kind of hard to juggle, but it's totally worth it because I feel like it's made me a better person with my time, and I know how to budget my time better. But yeah, the key is to schedule, and the key is to get a Google Calendar. Google Calendar will save your life. I love Google Calendar. Google, sponsor me. I will be an advocate for your calendars. Nardos FF asks, what was the first song I ever made, and can you hear it? The first song I ever made is probably when I was like 4 or 5. Actually, I remember the first song I ever made was a song called I Belong in Hollywood, because my mom got me this matching jumpsuit thing, and on the butt it said I belong in Hollywood, and so I made a song doing I belong in Hollywood, you belong in Hollywood, it doesn't matter if you live or if you don't. So I wrote that as like a 4-year-old. That was my little anthem. Nady Botero asked, what is my favorite song / album right now? My favorite song right now. The album I've been listening to the most is the new Steve Lacy album, because I listened to it when I was in Hawaii, so it's just like has really good memories attached to it. Favorite song is E by Jean Carter. Just dropped. I've been riding on E, trying to find my way back to you in the dark. And then my other favorite song is Haze by Half Moon Bay. Oh, oh, Haze. And also My Only One by Your Grandparents featuring UMI. It goes, she wanna be my only one. Funny story, Chaz and I did that song before we were dating, so it's cool to see how much we've grown since we wrote that song to what it's dropped. Also a lot of Nina Simone. I've been listening to a lot of Nina Simone. She has this song called Nemaki Dekaba, something like that. It's this French song, it's really good. Insert title here. This is what this song is called. Marie Lindsay, I think she asked another question, but I'm gonna use her again, says, will you go on tour? It's a really great question. I'm actually going on tour with Kuko in July. Insert tour dates here. So come see me. Everything with the cherry next to it is a show that I'm doing. And then there's also some other shows that we're getting lined up for the rest of the year and for next year. But for now, I am going on tour. Right here. Get a ticket. Come see me. Sydney.ms says, what advice would you give to other creatives on following their dreams? I would say just do it. Honestly, I feel like, especially as a creative, if you don't fulfill that creative outlet, I feel like you always will have like a level of regret within you, / a level of like not feeling fully fulfilled, because I feel like as a creative, your purpose on this earth plane is to be a creative person, you know, and to express yourself creatively. So just do it and manifest it and make it happen and make it work and find a way for it to pay your bills, you know, because if you strategically approach it, you can make anything happen. So just do it with a plan, and fuck anybody who says you can't do it, because it's probably because of their past and because of parents who didn't believe in them and other really negative emotions. So don't let their negative emotions impact you. S.Boy asks, if you had the chance to collab with any other artist, who would it be? I would love to collaborate with SZA one day. I would love to collaborate with Frank Ocean one day. I would love to collaborate with Lauryn Hill one day. I'd love to do a song with Kendrick Lamar one day.
Young Thug.
Oh yes! Oh my god, thank you, Schmenna. I would love to do a song with Young Thug. Trust put me on to Young Thug. I'm so happy I finally got to do a collab with SZA and Frank Ocean and Young Thug and Lauryn Hill and Young Thug. I'm so happy. That's how you manifest. Thank you, universe. Ju.baby says, how did you find your sound? Honestly, when I was in high school, like freshman year of high school, I was really like starting to put my music online. I just thought, what kind of music is not being created right now? And I was like, I don't feel like lo-fi music. People aren't writing over lo-fi beats, and that's really what made me start to write to that. I was also drawn to lo-fi beats, so it was always something that I like to do. And then over time, it's like morphed into this like R&B, neo-soul, bedroom R&B energy. But it's all about, I feel like to anyone like trying to find their sound, it's about like finding a sound that isn't being taken by anybody, that hasn't been done, or could be done better. And then you do it, and you do it in a very unique and different way so that you can stand out. Last few questions. Tony TX New York Tony says, how did you come up with your name? Umi is my middle name. It means ocean in Japanese. I didn't come up with it, my mom came up with it. So shouts out to my mom, shouts out to Akiko. Isaiah_3115 asks, how did your whole music journey begin? I think this is a cool story, because I started off writing music when I was like 4 or 5, but I've always had the worst stage fright. So I've never, when I was younger / until like a year ago, performing was like one of my biggest fears. And so I was like, I know I want to do music. How can I do music and have stage fright? So I started a YouTube channel so I could sing in front of people, but I wouldn't actually have to like sing in front of the person. I could just send them the video, you know? And I started doing that, and then I would take my covers on YouTube and I would put them onto SoundCloud. I would just take the audio, and then over time, my SoundCloud started getting flagged for copyright because I was just like putting covers on SoundCloud. And it got to the point where if I had one more strike, they would take my SoundCloud away. So I decided, okay, the universe is telling me to start putting original music up. So that's what prompted me to start to put original music up. And then my friend, Max, was the one who really encouraged me to put music online. So shouts out to Max. Because I don't know why, I never really thought about it, and he was like, put your song on iTunes, put your song on iTunes, and he would keep pushing me like every single day of junior year in high school. So after like a year of him telling me that, and like I think my senior year, I started to put my music out online. That's kind of my story. And then I moved to LA with the purpose to drop out of school, to do music, finesse the system. That's a whole nother video about finessing college to get in for free and then drop out once you got everything you needed from it. But that's my journey, now I'm here. J.here asks, where do you shop at? Cause your clothes are bomb. Thank you. I thrift like all my clothes because it's more sustainable, but also it's cuter. Because no one will have the same piece as you, like this shirt or this sweatshirt. I thrifted this back home in Seattle. So I encourage everyone to go thrifting and buy secondhand clothes because it's just better for the environment and you look more unique. Yes. Seba_Chirinos asks, when are we getting an album? Underscore Allison Santos asks tips for up and coming artists. I've been getting a lot of questions about like how do you like get noticed, how do you get managers, how do you get as an up and coming artist. My first tip is to make sure whatever sound and music you're making is unique and different, like I said before, from what other people are doing. 2, focus on like your online presence. Make sure you're like building your Instagram and your Twitter and like all the social media followings, but also make sure you spread out your like influence, I guess, over different platforms, so you're not just on Instagram, but you're on YouTube and Twitter and Tumblr and all those. And number 3 is to be consistent with your music and like continuously post. And number 4, I would say, is not try to make music that is perfect, because if you're not in like the super expensive, you don't even need to be in a super expensive studio, but I feel like a lot of people want a very professional sounding sound at their home studio, and until it gets there, a lot of people like hold on to music until it's like perfect, and that's how you end up waiting like 4 years, and then you drop your music and someone else has already like done your sound, you know, in that time. So it's like, be proactive about your sound and don't be like too much of a perfectionist about what you're doing, because you're doing great and you're doing fine, and everything will align as long as your intention is aligned with what you want to do. Yes. Underscore vessel.s underscore asks, how have you changed since last year? Love you. I love you too. Last year, I was still in school. I was like a little bit insecure about my career in general, and I like was not fully trusting myself, but I also just quit my job about this time last year, so I was like forcing myself to trust myself. But now I really trust myself, and I know that everything is aligning, so I think I'm just a much more in tune person with my own self. McKay Miami asks, what was your senior quote in high school? I'm curious. My senior quote in high school was, I feel like Beyonce in a school full of shells. So I guess I'll keep it to that. There's so many questions people ask me, and I wish I could answer them all, but I'll do another Q&A another time, go through these questions again. I hope you enjoyed. I really didn't finish my fruit. I was too busy talking. So I'm gonna finish this with my friends, and we'll have a nice fun time together. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my mukbang Q&A. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to follow me on social media, all that YouTuber stuff. I'm gonna be doing another one of these fun videos next month, so make sure you subscribe so you know. Put the notification on. Okay, bye, thank you. It feels like ASMR. Me does ASMR. Bites into crunchy orange cantaloupe.
Crunchy orange.